Hello, in this video we will discuss about the type 5 diseases in India and Pakistan and their causes. So why India and Pakistan collectively? Because the India and Pakistan, their food and their behavior is similar because they both country are region wise in the same place already here, but it is separate. So this is the word map, you can understand. So let's begin to understand the cardiovascular disease is the number one, and this disease will lead to more death throughout the diseases. So this is the smoking is the major cause, food, fatty food or other sugary food, and the less exercise. On the other hand, the DNA mutation, the genetic. So in this way, here is the heart disease and the cardiovascular disease, the vessel, so the arteriosclerosis and arteriosclerosis, thrombosis, hypertension and hypotension. These major diseases which that will lead to death. And on the other hand, the tachycardia, bradycardia, carditis, inflammation and stroke, as well as heart attack, which that will due to the heart disease, while the blood vessel disease is separately. And this 10 to 15 years earlier than west in heart disease. So in this way, the India and Pakistan is earlier more. So this amount to about 25.8% death in the country, although the preventable more killing people by this each year. So the 24.8% death in the country due to this disease. While on the other hand, the second one is the respiratory disease. Why respiratory disease? Because the pollen allergy or some other causes. So the respiratory disease we will discuss if. So the smoking is also cause. So the India and Pakistan more smoking, pollen allergy, air pollution is more in the India and Pakistan and due to the vehicle, silica dust, grains dust, and this all will lead to cause the respiratory disease. And 10.2% death in India according to survey, and India accounts for 47% of global measles death. So that basically the type of diseases about the respiratory system, the bronchitis, asthma, pneumonia, and respiratory distress syndrome, and other anaphylaxis. So the third one is the tuberculosis. This tuberculosis is also caused by bacteria, the Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and cause the TB. On the other hand, the disease accounts for 10.1% death in the country. So this is less than other two, but this is basically totally equal to the respiratory disease, and their causes by bacteria causes can be contagious. It means the several causes. On the other hand, the prevention we can understand the vaccination, healthy life, regular preventative test, which that will prevent to the tuberculosis. While this is the third one, and basically the 10.1%, while the malignant and other tumor is due to the cancer. So the malignant tumor is cancer and other is the benign tumor also cause, that is the non-cancerous tumor. And due to the changes of the DNA due to the smoking, food changes, and the diet changes, the bad food, bad eating behavior, and about 9.4% people in India die due to malignant tumor and other toxic tumor, and this is less than the other three diseases, the cardiovascular disease, respiratory disease, and tuberculosis. On the other hand, we can prevent. The prevention is the avoid tobacco because the tobacco is also cause this epigenetic mutation, and avoid tobacco usage, eat healthy diet, maintain healthy weight, medical care and exercise. So the medical care is very important and exercise also. So let's begin to understand with detail here the epigenetics, mutation and toxins in environment, radiation. The radiation can be different type, ultraviolet radiation or the other radiation, food and others like radiation, heat, stress, heat, radiation and temperature high, and there are several things. While on the other hand, the last one is the five number is the digestive disease. That is very important. And in this way, the digestive disease is more throughout the India and Pakistan, but death is less, but the disease is more. So remember, but the disorder related to digestive system accounts to 5.1% death. It means the death is less than the other four, but these diseases of the digestive system in India, the major cause is the negligence of people which consume food, and the cause of digestive disease, the unhealthy food, medication, and alcohol. So remember, this digestive disease is the several type, cancerous, the colorectal cancer, or other type, ulceration, or other things, and diarrhea or the salmonella infection. So this will all lead to death for 5.1%, but this is more diseases, but death is less. Thanks.